You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order. Will you join us? It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a Knight Brother of the Blades. May your sword always strike true. It is good to be back here. It raises my spirits just to walk these ancient halls again. We will prevail. We must prevail. This fortress is well supplied with arms and armor. Use what you need from the armory in the East Wing. You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Baurus may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Baurus at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City. One of the youngest Blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard. This place was built by Raymond Cyrodiil Zakaviri Dragon Guard at the founding of the Second Empire. Since then, it has served the Blades as headquarters, fortress, and sanctuary. We can protect Martin here until you recover the Amulet of Kings. The coronation of each new emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries. The Amulet of Kings is the key to everything now. Once we have it back, Martin can use it to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One and reseal the barriers between Oblivion and our world. The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government. The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity. Give my warm regards to Baurus. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
You have my ear, citizen. Luther Broad's boarding house. I'm Luther. You want beds or food? See me. There's a new ship moored up in the waterfront district. The Marie Elena. It's a galleon, I think. Be seeing you.
Sit down. Don't say anything. Just do what I say. Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him. Don't talk. Just follow my lead. Good. Remember, wait for him to follow me. I want to see what he'll do. Parry and strike! Search his body. I'll keep an eye out in case any of his friends are nearby. Search his body. I'll keep an eye out in case... Good work. I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time. The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of a Daedric cult known as the Mythic Dawn. Apparently worship the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon. I've been tracking their agents in the Imperial City. I guess they noticed. What? They took it from Jauffre? Things are worse than I had thought. I had hoped I heard you correctly. Thank Talos. The Blades will protect Martin until he can claim his throne. Don't worry, or we will die trying. There's a scholar at the Arcane University. Tar-Meena's her name. Supposed to be an expert on Daedric cults. Why don't you take that book to her? See what she makes of it. I'll keep running down leads on the Mythic Dawn network. If you learn anything, you can find me at Luther Broad's. May Talos guide you. Like I said, she's one of the brains over at the Arcane University. Supposed to know everything there is to know about Daedric cults. I hope you learned something from Tar-Meena about that book. This might just be the break we need. What do you need, friend?
Hi there.
The news from Anvil is terrible. Have you heard about the attack on the chapel?
Morning.
Please show your respect for the Imperial Palace by keeping your voice down. Speak.
Metric moves with such grace. I wonder what it is she does.
She jumps like a toad. She'll also teach others how to do it. Have you ever bought light armor at a fair?
You have my ear, citizen. How are you?
Ah, you must be the one I got the message about. How can I help you? Too big for me. Loud, dirty. Clowns, fools, brutes, and thieves everywhere. I want to throw my gold away. I just dump it in Lake Rumara, save time. You know of them? One of the most secretive of all the Daedric cults. Not much is known about them. They follow the teachings of Tar-Meena Camarril, whom they call the Master, a shadowy figure in his own right. Ah, yes. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Wonderful. You have a scholarly interest in Daedric cults, then. Find them, eh? I won't poke my nose any further. Official business and all that. I'm used to working with the Blades. Don't worry. Say no more. In any case, finding them won't be easy. I've studied Tar-Meena Camarril's writings a bit myself. At least those that I could find. It is clear from the text that Tar-Meena Camarril's commentaries come in 4 volumes, but I've only ever seen the first 2 books. I believe that his writings contain hidden clues to the location of the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon. Those who unlock this hidden path have proven themselves worthy to join the ranks of the Mythic Dawn cult. Finding the shrine is the first test. If you want to find them, you'll need all 4 volumes of the commentaries. Here, you can have the library's copy of Volume 2. Treat it gently, if you please. As I've said, I've never even seen the 3rd and 4th volumes. You should try first edition over in the Market District. Phintius, the proprietor, caters to specialist collectors. He may have an idea of where to locate those books. Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas. It was so nice chatting with you. Be sure...
What is it, citizen? Greetings,
Children are starving.
Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
How do you do?
That's great.
What is it now?
I'm Phintius, owner and proprietor of the first edition. Look around. If I don't have it, maybe I can get it. This is the only bookstore in the city. There's also Renoir's books in Coral, Machna's in Cheydinhall, and Southern Books in Leyawen. Thornir will buy almost anything, and I mean anything. You must be referring to Mankar Cameron's commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes, a common mistake. It comes in 4 volumes. The first 2 volumes are rare, but you may run across them from time to time. The 3rd and 4th are impossible to find. I happen to have a copy of Volume 3 on hand, but I'm afraid it is a special order. Already paid for by another customer. Sorry. Gwyneth would be terribly disappointed if it was gone when he came to pick it up. So sorry I can't help you. I wish I had one, but I have never even seen a copy. I'm afraid I couldn't sell it to you for any price. I've already promised it to someone else, and my word is my bond. I don't know him personally, but he was very eager to get his hands on Volume 3 of Cameron's commentaries. Came all the way from Valenwood. As a matter of fact, he's already late for his appointment to pick up the book. Feel free to wait for him if you want to speak to him yourself. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Good day.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. That's too bad. I was hoping you'd resist arrest. Okay, here's the procedure. We go to the castle. First, we search you, confiscate any stolen goods. Then you pay your fine, and we release you. You have my ear, citizen.
How are you? What? Have you been following me? Leave me alone. That book is mine. It isn't for sale. You'll have to find a copy somewhere else. I won't be bullied. I'm not some pathetic bookworm you could just push around. I have friends, you know. I've never said anything about the Mythic Dawn. In fact, I don't even know what you're talking about. Very well. I can see you're familiar with Menkar Cameron's commentaries. I know that Daedric cults are not quite the thing socially, but that's just foolish prejudice and superstition. For the adventurous, open-minded thinker, Daedric worship holds many rewards. What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones? You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I mean, I knew they were a Daedric cult. Menkar Cameron's views on Mehrunes Dagon are fascinating, revolutionary even. But to murder the Emperor? Mara, preserve us. Yes, of course. I don't want anyone to think I had anything to do with their insane plots. Here, Volume 3 is yours. What you do with it is your business. You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn. I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go. I don't want anything else to do with the Mythic Dawn.
Have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat.
Hi, good to see you. What's going on with you? I saw a mud crab a couple of days ago.
You're not easy to get hold of. What have you found out? They'll pay for the murder of the Emperor. Now that we know who they are, it's only a matter of time. This just might be the break we've been looking for. Good work. We need to get that fourth book, then. If Tar-Meena is right, we can use these books to locate the Mythic Dawn's hidden shrine. Let's go. I know that part of the sewers well. The sewers run underneath the whole Imperial City. There are access points in every district. The Blades have occasion to use them in our undercover work, as well as a means to move around the city without attracting attention. Follow
Horrid
me.
beasts.
I
hate
know how
the
to get to the
things.
part of the
Good
sewers
day.
where we need to meet the
Goodbye.
sponsor.
Well met.
Is it true that Samuel Bantian used to be a thief?
Apparently, he can teach you the basics of lockpicking.
So long.
Take care.
This one's mine! Not on this day. Over here! Stick together! Over here! Get my back! Look out! Over here! Look out! All right, the room with the table is just through this door. I always wondered who put it there. I happen to know that if you go up the stairs there, you can get a vantage point on the meeting room. I think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting. You'll be my backup. Keep watch from above in case of trouble. Good. Remember, we must not leave here without the book. It's our best chance of finding the amulet. Listen. I may not survive this, but if I don't, you must. You must recover the book and find the Amulet of Kings. Then I'm lucky you're here to save my skin. Come on, let's do this.
I told you to come alone!
For Uriel Septum!
Ow.
Stand ready. Oh. Parry and strike! This one's mine!
Glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
That's 3 more that won't be reported back. Now that you have all 4 books, you should be able to handle things from here. I'm going to Cloud Ruler Temple. My place is at Martin's side. I'll see you back at Cloud Ruler Temple. Good luck. say so.
How can I help you?
What do you want? The supposed leader of the Mythic Dawn cult. He wrote the infamous Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. The commentaries are contemporary with Tiber's Septim, over 400 years ago, so he is unlikely to still be alive, although you never know. The Holy Book of the Mythic Dawn, supposedly written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. If it exists, it would be an artifact of great and evil power. To find their secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon, you'll need to study the 4 volumes of Tar-Meena Camarril's commentaries. It is a fairly common practice of these kinds of esoteric cults to put hidden messages within their sacred writings. In effect, simply by finding their way to the shrine, prospective members have already passed the first test on the road to enlightenment. You've piqued my curiosity about this puzzle. I will think on it myself and let you know if I have any ideas. Check back with me tomorrow after I've given this matter some thought. I'll keep studying the first 2 volumes of the commentaries. Who knows, I might turn up something before you do.
Welcome to the Arcane University. The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did, but we lost quite a few members when the practice of necromancy was banned. If you wish to become a part of the Mages Guild, seek out the head of the local guild halls. They will instruct you further. Take care. Speak.
What? I turned up copies of the first 2 volumes from my colleagues, and I spent a little time rereading them. Tar-Meena Camarril certainly is a fascinating writer, undoubtedly insane, but fascinating. But more to the point, it appears to me that the first words of each paragraph may be significant. A message may be hidden there. I'll continue to study the problem. Come by tomorrow if you like. I may think of something else. The first words of each... paragraph are the